Okay, you're just going to mark 2.5 inches by 7 inches. So afterwards, you're going to make sure that you have your middle line of the 2.5 inches. That's what I've folded. So 2.5 inches divided by 2, then you fold it. So then after that, then you're going to mark quarter inches below that line twice and also above. And after you've done that, you're going to mark the width of your pocket, which is usually 5 inches to 6 inches. Then you mark the width of your notch, which is like half an inch. So after that, you're going to fold it like as I've folded, like this. And using this, you're going to put it on the marking of your pocket, of your trousers or something. So with the length of the pocket on the trousers is usually 3.5 from the waistline. So using what we have now, you're just going to place it on the mark that we have. So there it is. Then after you're done with that, you're going to open it. But you have to make sure you check your markings very well. You're going to open it. Then just look closely. When you look closely, where I'll place the pencil, the pen, that is where you're going to stitch. So you're going to stitch that place from the very end, and also going to stitch that place. So from that place, the tip to that tip, and also from that tip to this tip. So you're going to sew that place. So in a short while, I'm going to show you where you're going to start. So there's that place. You're going to start from there, go there, and do the same thing for the other side. So this is it. I've stitched. So after stitching, you can see that everything is fine. I've pinned. So to go on, you're going to notch now and make sure that we don't notch what we are not supposed to notch. So we've notched, and with the main pocket, you're going to make sure you don't notch that place together with the trouser, with the material beneath. Make sure you only cut through the pocket. Don't cut through the pocket and the material beneath, like let's say the trousers. So you can see I'm cutting through only the pocket. So if you can see, I just notch that place. I'll cut through it. Make sure you don't cut through that one and the material beneath. That is either your trousers or whatever thing you are doing. So we have it right now, and that line on the bottom, that is where you're going to create our pocket, the mouth of our pocket. So you can see I'm creasing it. So I've creased it. And I'm also going to fold the last one and also crease it. So I've folded it. Now crease it. You can iron it if you want, but that one will waste my time just because I'm showing you. So ironing would have been the best, but this one too is fine. It depends on the material you're actually using. So you can see with a notch, you can see both were notched together. The material beneath and the pocket were notched together. But the main material, which is the pocket, only the top part was slashed through. I don't know whether you get me, but yeah. So you just push one of the pockets beneath. Then you're going to lift it. The trousers or whatever thing you are doing, lift it. They're going to stitch on that same stitch we made to secure it. Then you're going to also do the same thing for the other side. Fold it, push it inside, and also stitch. This is quite easy. It's quite easy, but if you are starting for the first time, you might find it a little bit difficult, but with time, you'll be good. You're going to fold it inside, push it up, and also stitch that same place. So it's like you are repeating the process for the top and the down. So that's it. So now I've stitched. You can see everything is looking okay. We are just left with some few things to do, then we are done. Yeah, so afterwards you're going to just lift it and stitch at the side of the pocket. So I'll show you in a short while. So I've lifted it. You can see that small triangle over there. You're going to make sure we secure it firmly. Do the same thing for the other side. It's because of the notch we made. So imagine if we had slashed through the main pocket and that triangle, we would have had a very bad fraying or very bad edge, which wouldn't be good for our pocket. So right now we turn it over. When you turn it over, this is how it's supposed to look like. This is how it's supposed to look like. We have everything in place. This is how your stitches is supposed to look like. All should meet. And before we continue, we have to cut the pocket extension of 7 inches by 15 inches. So that is what you're going to use to actually continue the pocket. Yeah. So you're going to attach the pocket to the bottom of the pocket, as I've done. So you're going to attach it. So that's what we have. You're going to attach it. Then we're going to stitch it together. Once we stitch it together, then we bring it upwards. So you can see I've stitched it together. Very neat. Yeah. So once it's stitched together, we can just bring it upwards. Then we have our pocket. I'm just trying to show you here where I stitched and how I stitched it. It was right side of the pocket to the right side of the pocket extension, so that you have a neat edge inside the pocket. So now what you're going to do is you're going to notch. As you can see, I've notched the pocket so that we can turn it wrong side against wrong side, stitch and turn it over to get a finished edge. You get what I'm saying? So this is our idea. Notch that side and notch the other side of the pocket extension. So you can see, I also have the notch here and I also have the notch over there. So now you can see I've made the wrong side against the wrong side, as I was saying. So this is how it's going to look like. Once it looks like this, we are almost done with our pocket. It's very easy, guys. It's very, very easy. It's very easy. Just pay attention to the video and you're going to get it. So now we are going to stitch. So where I'm using my hands, that's where we're going to stitch. So we're going to stitch that place straight. So now I've stitched it, as you can see. I've stitched it. So you're just going to trim it. I've stitched it and that's good. Guys, let me know your feedback on this video. If you like it, if you want to see more detail, let me know. Then we'll get from there. So as I've stitched it, I've trimmed it, and as I've trimmed it, we're just going to turn it inside out. And pay attention to how I turn it inside out. We're going to turn it like this, then push it outside. Yeah. You might be tempted to push it from the mouthpiece of the pocket. Don't do that. Just make sure you do it from the other side. That's it. Then you just use your pins to bring it out. Take your time with this. When you're done, you can just press it and make sure everything is neat and fine. Yeah. So now we have our welt pocket finished inside out. We don't have to do neatening. We have other methods of doing welt pockets. We have ones we have to do neatening, and most of the time that one is actually done on jackets because it's going to be lined. So we have this. Now let's just leave a few steps. Then we are done. Now with that place, you're just going to top stitch that place. If you want to use a flap, like small flap or something, is it a flap? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a flap. Yeah, if you want to use that thing, then you have to stitch that and insert it. Yeah, insert it there and just stop stitch. If you don't want to use it, you just have to take it away and just stitch where I just showed you before. So now we're going to top stitch our pocket. So we're going to start from there, stitch, go down, continue the stitch to the other side, and also upwards. So you can see everything will be together. And I mean upwards, that place is also apart. So in a short while, we're going to see how it's going to look like. So this is me actually doing the other piece I was talking about. I'm going to insert into the pocket, which I've actually forgotten the name. It should come to me naturally, but I've forgotten. So this is how it's going to look. If you want that in your pocket, you can do that. But if you don't want it, you can just close that place straight up. So I just insert it there, put it on, and actually top stitch that same stitch. Then it will be secured. So as you can see, everything is top stitched, and you can see how it looks. Turn it inside out, you can see our pocket. Yeah, so this is basically it, guys. Let me know your feedback on this.